All right. Shabbat Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Wakakadash, and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and his own son Bahashem. In the name of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon tongue. And I say Rakadam to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson of the Wars, Rumors of Wars news updates as of June 7th, 2026, on this Sunday afternoon. And as we seen earlier today, Iran had fired missiles at Israel. This was the first time ever since they had a ceasefire, and I believe that was back in April. Now that Israel was going to respond back, Trump had called Benjamin Netanyahu to hold off the attacks. And then it was a news report from Al Jazeera that Benjamin Netanyahu had agreed to hold back the attacks because they was going to respond back, but they had hold the attacks. Now supposedly Donald Trump has a deal in place sometime next week. It might be, he said, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. So we're going to see how that plays out. But in the meantime, that lets you know, hey, those tensions are still there between Iran and Israel. Because Iran responded back because it was like a response attack that Hezbollah did over there in northern Israel. And then Israel had attacked Beirut, which is earlier today. I think like the southern part of Beirut. So this is what you call wars, rumors of wars. And despite the fact Trump told Benjamin Netanyahu to hold off the attacks, to give Iran more chance with the talks. But that lets you know that the tensions are still there between Iran and Israel. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 6. Matthew 24, and verse 6, it reads, it says, ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Right, that's what we hear, wars and rumors of wars, on and on, back and forth between Iran and Israel. And then between Russia and Ukraine, it says, ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you do not trouble for all these things must first come to pass, but then it's not yet. Right, so it's going to come to pass, but not going to end just yet. So on a daily basis, we're going to be hearing ongoing up and down, back and forth, wars and rumors of wars. Sometimes tensions might de-escalate, then tensions might heat back up. What's this going on for quite a while? So this is nothing new under the sun. Matthew 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, right? Russia versus Ukraine, Iran versus Israel. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. This goes into Ephesians. It says, there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in various places. This is Luke 21 in verse 10. Things to come. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Right, that's what we're seeing. You got one nation rising against another nation, and then outside of another nation rising against another nation, and then one kingdom rising against another kingdom, which that goes to Ephesus, so that's still going to continue to show forth, even if it is up and down, back and forth. We've been seeing signs of that. Now let's check the Jerusalem Post. It says the IDF says it's ready to strike Iran when given green light after Netanyahu spoke with Trump. But Trump told him to hold off the attacks because Israel was about to ready to respond back, but Trump called Benjamin Netanyahu, told him to hold off the attacks, to hold off the response attacks. It says Netanyahu won't have any choice but to accept Iran deal, tells FT reports. It says bloody wake-up call. It says the Israeli politicians, officials condemned the deadly attack, a deadly chemical right over there in the area. Check out some more. Check out the Middle East, which is Western Asia. It says U.S. sources dismiss Pentagon leak allegedly with Israeli spies as an anti-Israel war pushback. It says the U.S. resolution draft to the IDA demands Iran to open up the bomb nuclear sites Iran stockpiles. Seems like that's unlikely to happen. Trump says he's not demanding Lebanon to be part of the deal, which that was earlier today. All right, check the time of Israel. So, wars and rumors of wars report. Let's go back to RT.com. And this is a news article from RT.com. More wars and rumors of wars as tensions been heating up between China and Taiwan, and then China and Japan as well too. It says China launched a special maritime operation off Taiwan. The efforts comes in response to the elimination talks between Japan and the Philippines, which Beijing considers illegal. It says China has launched a special maritime law enforcement operation east of Taiwan in response to the announcement of the maritime border talks in the area by Japan and the Philippines. China, which views the self-ruled island as its own sovereignty territory. The protests of negotiations said that they infringed on the sovereignty. The efforts launched on Saturday by China's Minister of Transportation coordination with the local authorities, according to the Jin Haiyun. The operation, if I pronounced that right, is aimed to fully exercise China's maritime administration, law enforcement, jurisdiction, and safeguarding national rights and interests, reports said. It says the operation followed a May 28th summit in Tokyo with Japan's Prime Minister and Philippines President issued a joint statement announcing the start of maritime demolition talks and then respectful exclusive economy zones and potential ships. Yeah, once again, this is Luke 21 and verse 10. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Right, because this has been going on for quite a while, especially the self-governing island not too far from South China Sea, which is China claimed that it's ruled by them. But you've been having these different other Southeast Asian countries been battling over the self-governing island, which is controlled by China. So you've been seeing more signs like that, and that's been increased as of lately. Now that's coming back into the talk once again. All right, check out some more news articles. Well, so with that, this was just a quick prophecy update. Yeah, this was just a quick wars and rumors of wars news updates as Iran has struck Israel the first time since April, since the ceasefire. Now, Trump told Benjamin Netanyahu to call off the attacks. So, as I mentioned again, that lets you know the tensions are still there between Iran and Israel. So, as I mentioned again, this is just a sit-down lesson of the wars and rumors of wars news updates as of June 7th, 2026 on this Sunday night, Sunday afternoon. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and his only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. The last one, that's the Holy Tongue. I say Barakathon to the elders and apostles with Akim, Aqua. Until next time, I would say Kwame Sharala, and the Ball and Shabbat Shalom.